Hello, dear ones. We are so happy and so grateful to be here with you all on this fine and glorious day indeed. Well, as we stated, we are the Divine Council of Nine, a group of higher dimensional beings that have been, observing humanity's evolution up to this point. We as well chose to be a part of this massive awakening, this massive evolutionary shift in human consciousness at this time. Because, prior we were observing the evolution of humanity and the evolution of planet Earth, even before all of it was even in existence. And we chose, just as you chose, to be here at this time to, share wisdom, be a part of the massive shift in human consciousness, the Great Awakening. We chose this. You chose this. We are you, you are us. And we have, and we will continue to give a briefing at the beginning of each message, just so that there is individuals that have not gone back and watched replays or other channeled messages through Daren from us. It will give the opportunity for others to, have an idea as to who is being channeled. Because, again, if they have not listened to any prior messages, they will not be aware of, who is Daren channeling. Now, mind you, that is irrelevant where we are. We do this so that you, as a human, can, create a story around or have some sort of idea as to where this information is coming from and how this all came about. We are glad that, Daren has continued to choose to, bring us forward so that we can bring this wisdom to you all as humanity is ready for this. And each bit of information is coming through based on where the collective is at, not individuals, but where the collective is at as a whole. That is where and how we decide what information will be acceptable to share. Now, there may be individuals that come on and listen to these messages and, it feels like the information is irrelevant. And that may be so. And that may be so. But we come through with these messages on a collective scale, wherever we see that the collective is ready for. So just so you have some context as to what is being said, what is being shared. This will, in fact, give you a better idea as to why and what is coming through, because maybe you may feel that you are on a different wavelength than others. And, that can be very true, dear ones. And you may be questioning and asking questions to yourself, to your higher self, and then weeks later, you hear a message that we have brought forward and it answers your question, and yet may not have answered it when you were asking, but you put it out to the collective. You put it out to the universe. You put it out so your higher self could then prepare you for when that information comes through that you are ready to hear and receive. Listen, dear ones, well, we feel we must explain this. Everything, and we do mean everything, is happens in perfect timing. You get the right messages, you get the answers, you get the things you need to know when you need to know them. Things have to, whether you believe that you are ready for it all, your soul may be, and yet your human mind has to be piecemealed, breadcrumbed, given it in small doses, because it would be too much to handle for the human mind and the ego, whether you think you are ready or not. It has to happen in phases. And that means disclosures. That means every single thing has to happen in phases, as too, it would be too much for your human to receive all at once. So things have to be done in phases. And whatever that looks like, whatever that is, it needs to be done in phases. Breadcrumbs, small doses for you and for the collective as a whole. We know that there is many of you that, well, feel differently and feel that you are ready for it all. And yet, that may be so. There quite possibly is a few of you that are fully ready. But we have chosen to, well, bring forward these messages as a whole for the collective. So whenever the collective is ready for the next phase of messages or information or integration or activations, then we will bring it forward. We see things from a wider vantage point, without the ego, without the human. Where we are, there is only love, pure love. It is quite different, as we don't have and experience the emotions on the level that you all experience them. And we also want to remind you and bring forward, as again, there's many that have not listened to each and every message, and then we have others that have. So every single message that we bring forward is, in fact, about the vibration and the frequency. Yes, the words can mean something. They can give you a better understanding as to what is transpiring or happening within you or around you. And yet, receive the vibrations and the frequency of this message, because that, dear ones, is in fact what is most important in these messages. It goes far beyond the words that you are hearing. Again, that explains more context to what you may be experiencing. But all in all, it is the words, the vibration, and the frequency of the message. That, dear ones, is what is most valuable and important in these messages. Again, the words can assist in, well, your human, your ego, your mind having a better understanding or grasp on the human experience. But the words, the frequency, and the vibration of this message are reprogramming your cells, your blood, your bones, your entire body, physical form is being reprogrammed, activated. Integrations are happening in every single one of these messages. So allow, receive, allow to receive the messages, the frequency, the vibration. We know, dear ones, you can feel it. And if you feel called, please leave a comment on the video as to what you felt and experienced in listening and watching this channeled message from us. It would be greatly appreciated, as we and Daren love the feedback. This is becoming more and more of a, well, thing at the forefront, as humanity is receiving many activations through the words channelers are bringing forward, whether it be light language or channeled messages or many other ways through sound, through frequencies. Humanity is fully ready and equipped to receive. It's a matter of your ego and your human letting go and accepting and receiving the messages through the frequency and the vibration of the words. So a lot of it, dear ones, is mumbo jumbo just to keep your mind busy while you receive the frequencies, activations, and integrations. And that's really, truly why we have these stories and we explain and we go into this in depth detail as to keep your mind busy so that your physical body can receive the frequencies from these messages, so that you won't be continuing to resist. Your human will let go and allow and receive. It keeps the mind occupied, your human occupied and busy while you are, well, essentially receiving the frequencies of the message. Set the intention, dear ones, at the beginning of these messages to receive whatever is for your highest and greatest good. And then sit back, listen, and allow. Trust that everything in your higher self is working for your best interest, for your highest and greatest good, because it always is and always has been and always will. Trust the process, dear ones, as it is unfolding perfectly, all in divine timing, all divinely orchestrated. Allow, let go, and receive. Allow, let go, and receive. Allow, let go, and receive. Trust, dear ones, as everything is unfolding perfectly. We love you, we love you, and we love you. And with that, for now, we feel complete, and so it is.